Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For everyone who is new, I'm Chavi Gupta. I'm an IIT Delhi and I'm in Alum. And I've been on YouTube, I've been an online mentor for last 3 years now. So it's a pleasure again to join in. And thank you so much for joining in. For anyone who is joining in, it would be great if you can also join my Telegram channel. It's by the name Ask Chavi Gupta. Over there, because I'm not as active on YouTube right now, so over there I'm posting some sort of my content, trying to collate everything, trying to provide you with structured content over there continuously. Also, anything new that I do or I produce, any content, I will be posting over there. So I really look forward to seeing you all over there. With that, we will start our live Q&A session. What I basically do in these sessions is I try to answer all of the questions that come in chat. And in case I have some other resources for the questions that have come, I definitely will let you know about that. But otherwise, I'll just try to give you a small answer so that any sort of question that you're facing, I can just help you solve that. So with that, I think let's get started. We already have two questions. Also, in case you are an MBA aspirant or a CAT aspirant, I have a video of getting into MBA colleges and preparing for CAT. And please watch that entire video playlist because that will really help you. If you are someone who's looking at a career in consulting, I have created plenty of videos around that. And I again have created a playlist of how do you get into consulting and all about consulting. So those are the key playlists that you can see. In case you want to know any other content that I have created, head over to my website and over there you will be able to use the search feature to find any sort of video that you like. With that, let me just get started with Praveen's question. Thanks a lot for joining in, guys. I was just mentioning that you should also join the Telegram channel because I just post any sort of content that I create as I'm not very active on YouTube right now, so I post it there. Hi Praveen. He's saying while solving questions, do we need to take notes of the questions? How to remember the method of solving that question? For example, in PL, I'm solving 80 questions. How to remember the methods? See, Praveen, you can go both ways. You can either like make a lot of notes from your questions, or you can practice a lot of questions that automatically you will remember. The ideal way is something in between, that you figure out what are the things that you're not remembering or you are making mistake in again and again and again, right? If there are a few things where you're making mistakes again and again, then you can just write them down, just note them down somewhere, just note down the question so that you can do that again and so on. But otherwise, the best way is actually to practice more and more. An even better way is that any types of questions which you are finding like, okay, this I'm not able to do, just circle that question. Any question you're not able to do in your first attempt, just mark it in some way so that you can come back and attempt that question again. That ways you will remember that, okay, these were the questions that I couldn't do and now I'm able to do, and so on. Okay, so that is the best way to remember. Good luck. Hi Sapna, using view on CFA L1 plus MBA. See, I have seen a lot of people who do CFA. Okay, overall, it's a great degree. Overall, it's like a great certification, and if you are done till level 3, you know a lot. Okay, L1 mostly is like MBA first year in terms of content. So I would say if you are looking forward to doing the next levels, then yes, it is a good idea to start pursuing CFA along with MBA because you'll anyway cover that topic, that those subjects, and you can easily get that. Hi Praveen, you're saying within 3 months can be able to complete CAT syllabus. So ideally you can complete the syllabus in 3 months, 3 to 4 months, but I would advise you to give like another 3, 4 months for just practicing. Okay, just practice, just do a lot of mocks, just do questions, all the questions as I mentioned, the questions that you had done incorrectly the first time, keep on doing that and so on. So try that. Hello Rajvi, hi Ankit. Hi Sudesh, you say I'm pursuing MA in social entrepreneurship from TIS Mumbai and I want to get into MBB. Please tell how can I get into MBB? See, one, you can get into a social consulting firm which might come to your campus anyway. And then from there, you can switch to MBB because they all have a social impact sector. So because they have that entire domain, it is possible to just, go there. So that is the way, that is the right way of getting into MBB. Hi Yusuf. Well, any type of LRDI, I think past paper questions definitely, past years CAT questions you should definitely attempt. And anything that you have in your modules, in your resources, any refreshers that you have, or anything from your coaching centers, etc. That is what you should try. Hi Piyush. Hi Praveen. You're saying without using formula can be approach of questions in logical method. It is little difficult because the quant questions are not very simple, right? You have to remember some formulae to be able to do those quickly also, because you can't just do questions very slowly and take your time. If you had endless time, then yes, it is possible just doing by logic. But because you don't have endless time, that is why it is a little tricky. Okay, so that is why do try to remember formulae. If you want, I created a formula sheet and it should be there. It should be there in the Telegram group, or I'll also post it in a blog and share it with you. But you should try to make something like that and remember that. Hi Rakesh. Strategy for VARC is essentially know the basics of English, practice RCs, ensure that your reading speed and comprehension is good, ensure that you are able to figure out, from close options, you're able to figure out those, and just improve your speed and accuracy. And that is it. I have two videos on VARC and they will help you find all the three things that I talked about. Hi Yukta. You're saying I'm an average BMS student. Is it possible for me to crack CAT? Like, as I talk to my friends, everyone has a view that IIM is out of our league and we are not even targeting on it. See, Yukta, there are a lot of people who are average, and it's completely fine because you are only comparing yourself with people around you, right? If you want to give CAT, if you want to do an MBA, then you just give CAT with your whole heart and try to pursue MBA, right? You can just give it in your final year, and just give the exam, and based on the result you will see. If you don't put that effort, if you don't even think that I can target it, then how will you ever get it, right? Don't try to self reject, and that we do a lot of times is that ye to mujhse bilkul nahi hoga, and then we are like, okay, I don't want to do it while you really want to do it. So if you want to do it, then you should put all of your efforts, put your brains towards it, focus and give the CAT exam. Otherwise nahi to hai, it's always there. Hi Rahul, yes, can you tell me which book should I follow for quant, DIL and LR? See, ideally Rahul, what I say is that you should follow whatever coaching you have taken, just follow the modules, just follow the classes. That is more than enough most of the time. Okay? You don't need like separate books. But if you want some refreshers, things like Arun Sharma and all are good. So you can just pick up any type of book, any type of module, and go ahead with it. What is more important is actually finding enough time to do mocks, to analyze them, to analyze the questions you were not able to do, rather than doing 1 lakh questions, right? So do enough questions, but just try to ensure you are not making a mistake in depth in those questions. Hi Anike, saying targeting CAT this year for top B schools. My CATs are below average, currently working in Cognizant. What can I do while in company so that I can improve my profile? Right now, you can just improve your CAT score, because if you don't get shortlists, and shortlists are just dependent on your past academics, work ex, CAT score, and maybe some diversity points, right? So, given that I see you are an engineer and a male, so those diversity points are really difficult to come, right? So that is why just focus on your CAT score. You just need to make it as better as possible. The rest of the things are not really in your control. Hi Souvik, saying how can I move from a data analyst role to product management? Prior data analyst, I had experience in IT. See, a PM role can definitely be gotten from different roles. So, a few engineers can become technical PM, few people from data role can become PMs, few people from marketing can become PMs. So, you just need to be at your role for 2 3 years. When you start managing people, then automatically you can start applying to product management roles. So, I think that would be a good enough time. Hi Revati. Hi Info. You're saying how is SRCCGPU? I am not sure. I've not heard of it. So I'll just refrain from commenting, but the college is great. So about to be good. Hi Revati. You're saying good evening. Right now I'm in first year of BCom. Can you please suggest me how should I start my CAT study? See, the few things you should do for your CAT is just prepare your basics. Just prepare like your basic math, basic English. I created a video on how to prepare your basics for CAT. Please watch that. Um, then after that, I think then you're good. You can just spend like 2 hours a week and start reading a lot. Start reading a lot of novels, which will create your basics for your VARC. And that's it. Till the time 1 year is remaining for your CAT exam, you don't need to do anything extra. Just relax, just prepare your basics. Hi Paris. Uh, You're saying how to prepare for MBB consulting interviews. Aris, it is very, very well, glad to see you first of all. And I think MBB interviews, it's like very, very predictable most of the times because they will ask you cases, okay? And you have to do case studies. You should start preparing with a few basic case study books. Case in point is one, case interviews cracked is another, day 1.0 is another. Right? Start with them, try a few cases on your own, and then just give mock interviews. This is what I did in IIT. This is what I did in IIM. Is that I just gave a lot of mock interviews. In IIT, I did around 85, and I did around 50, and that's it. That slowly, gradually builds your structuring. That gradually builds your interview skills. Paris, it will be really helpful for you to just watch my consulting career playlist, and that will tell you how do you really structure your paper. I've also done a mock interview with Shashank on consulting, so that will tell you how the interviews generally go and so on. So it's like that. You just need to prepare a lot. Just prepare for ambiguous cases and random cases and so on, and you'll be good. Hi Shubham, you're saying how can I remember the vocabs as there are so many words out there. Yes, there are, right? And the best way to do vocabulary is just whenever you come across a new word, just try to use it in two, three sentences. What will happen eventually, like where I am, what is happening, I've read a lot of books. Now I can't just automatically recall amazing words because that is tough. For that, I have to do more practice. But when I see a word, I mostly know its meaning. I'm like, okay, it sort of means something like this, even if it is not completely right. Because I read a lot, and while reading, I develop that context, I develop that understanding, and I just try to use that word a few times. So, whenever you come across a new word, just try to use it one or two times, and yeah, that'll be good. Hi Shiva, you're saying I have 2 years of work ex in bank as probationary officer. Want to go for MBA? Confused for ISB or IM? Also about which specialization? So in IMs you don't have specializations. In ISB also, and yeah, I mean both of those colleges are good. You don't need to pick and choose. Just apply to both of them. Give the exams and see where you get. Whatever the best college you get, that should be great. Hi Rohit, you're saying I have given interviews for BCLKI. Should I join B or C if I convert them, or join City if I'm more interested in Fin? Most of my seniors have mentioned to join after certain workets. Personally, I also prefer that you do some workets. But if you think your profile is good enough that when you get there, you can get the top few companies you want to get into, right? If you are sure about that, then you should just skip and get in the college. Yeah, BNC are great colleges. All the best. हाय निशा ये सिंग इंटर्नशिप कैसे करते हैं जी इंटर्नशिप के लिए आपको अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा इन डिफरेंट कंपनीज इन डिफरेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज एंड सो ऑन क्रिएट योर सीवी find what you want to do find a few shortlist a few things apply send emails and then you'll get through the interview process. I have a few videos on internships. I think I did a video on how to do an internship under an IM professor that was there, and I did an internship in Cambridge, so both of those videos are there and they can tell you. Hi Harshita. They're saying, could you please suggest something that can be done before joining a B school this year? How can I utilize my time best? Yes, there are plenty of things. I have a video on this on what to do before joining an MBA college. Please watch that. In detail, it just tells you everything. In short, just try to brush up your basics. Do a little bit of finance if you have not done that in general in life. Do a little bit of statistics, relax a bit, create your CV, get a little bit of proofs, and so on. It is a detailed video. Please watch that, Harshita. Hi Nisha, you're saying दीदी एसएससी और कैट दोनों एक साथ सही होगा या सिर्फ कैट में फोकस करूँ? सिर्फ एक में फोकस करो तो आपके लिए भी बेटर होगा और वो हो जाएगा. Otherwise, it will be very tough. You will not be able to give time to both of them, and it won't really work out. Hi Ankit, saying I'm unable to solve quality of questions in quant due to this performance in all other sections is declining. What should I do? Because I'm having college exams in April. Focus on your college exams in April. Just see what is the amount of time you need. Sometimes you just give like more time. हमको लगता है कि कॉलेज का एग्जाम है, ठीक है, लाइक अभी मान लो 15 को एग्जाम है तो हम 10 दिन उसकी तैयारी कर रहे हैं. जनरली कॉलेज एग्जाम्स को इतनी ज़्यादा तैयारी की जरूरत नहीं है. So just figure out what is the exact time you need. If you need 2 days, you just fix 2 days for your one college exam and so on. उस हिसाब से आपकी तैयारी करो. उसके अलावा whatever days you have apart from that, just try to focus on CAT. If you feel quant is weak, then do a lot of quant questions for the entire month of April whenever you are. आप वो कर लोगे ना, उसके बाद धीरे धीरे कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा, आपको सिलेबस समझ में आने आ जाएगा एंड सो ऑन, एंड देन योर कॉन्फिडेंस विल इंक्रीज. ओके. Hi Hirsch, I don't review profiles in the live session. My bet would be just go ahead and target 100 percentile most of the times. And if you get that, then whatever colleges you get. That is the best you can do. So just try your best. Saying while doing RC, when I'm in first para, I forget about first and second para. How to solve this? Watch my videos on VARC Hirsch. The second video will be helpful for you, and that will just help. Hi Anmol, you're saying I'm having trouble studying both for college and CAT. Can you please help me? I answered Aniket's question just a second ago, just like a minute ago. Just try to find out what is the amount of time you need for your college. Generally, college time, whatever you need, is really less as compared to the time you need for CAT preparation. आप उसको college को एकदम properly, if you can balance, if you can see that okay, this is the time needed, complete your things on time so that there's no last minute panic and so on, and then give the rest of the time to CAT exam. You will be able to manage it. A lot of people are. Hi Vipin, you're saying do we have to do any type of courses? For what Vipin? Let me know. Hi Saksham, you're saying good evening. For repeaters, how many daily RC sets and LRDI would you recommend? If you're weak in both, then I would recommend at least half of hour daily. Half an hour means 3 RCs and at least 2 LRDIs. So try that. If that works, great. And you can just increase your frequency if you feel that you are still not improving as much. But what is more important is the questions that you have done. You should try to attempt them again after a week or after 2 weeks, because that is when you will really realize that am I really improving or not. Okay. Okay, hi Nikhil. You're saying how to get into investment banking with lower CADs in 10th and 12th. See, Nikhil, it's tough. What you can do is you can do a finance job for a while. You can do a finance course. You can do finance job for a while, and then slowly, gradually go there. Your 10th, 12th, and college marks become less relevant the more you have work ex. So if you have 3-4 years of work experience and you have done good in your college and you have done good in your job, then there are chances. But directly, it is a little difficult. Hi Shiva, you're saying can I prepare GMAT and CAT parallel? Is there anything that is common in both or they are different? GMAT and CAT you can prepare in parallel generally. GMAT has a little difficult English and a little easy math, and CAT it's reverse. So that's where it is. It is possible to really do both of them side by side. So they are not very different. Hi Weber, you're saying I'm in my pre-final year at IIT Roorkee. Right now, I haven't done any internship. Does internship play a role in the interview? Not so much in like MBA interviews, but like eventually when you do placements and all, you should have something to talk about. So that is why it's in general helpful, because you're in pre-final year. I think there's a summer and you can do an internship. Please do. Hi Anurag, you're saying do we need to solve high quality questions? Yes, in general, I mean questions that you get from your coaching institutes, in mocks, in refreshers, they are high quality questions. So yes, try to solve multiple. Okay. Hi Ajinkya, you're saying I scored 90 and got into FMS. I'm not good at studies since I got 5 in grad. So I don't think I'll be able to survive in a top B school. Can you recommend how to study various subjects at a B school? Ajinkya, I have a playlist of navigating through MBA life. It will be very, very good for you to watch that. That talks about academics, that talks about summer internships, that talks about case study competitions, that talks about having fun at MBA, that talks about a lot of things. Okay. So try to watch those. They are like very small 15-20 minute videos, and you will gain a lot around that. Okay. That is your guide to survive these schools. So please watch that. Hi Pranav, saying I'm finding my work really mundane and draining. Always looking forward to weekends, and in weekends I think about Mondays. Just getting difficult. I want to really change my state. How should I? Pranav, the best way when you feel like this, just reflect whether this is happening since a long time or it is because of some recent changes. It could be because of a change in your manager. It could be because of the project you are doing is not amazing and so on. But if it is happening since a long time, then it is good for you to start searching for new jobs. Just create your CV. I have a plenty. I have actually 3 or 4 resume making videos. Create your CV and start applying. Apply on LinkedIn. Apply on Indeed. Apply on different platforms. Apply on Naukri. and try to get through referrals also. Wherever you see someone is providing referrals, try to get in there. Just apply and then you will eventually get into some better job. It's not good to be working with like so much stress. Hi Ajinkya, you're saying also how can I get into consulting with 975 a CAD and no perks and C? You won't be able to get into MBB, but it is possible to get into some boutique consulting, etc. So just create the best CV that you can, improve your profile, and just try to get those spikes that consulting talks about. I have a playlist about consulting, how to get into consulting in general. So watch that, Ajinkya. Hi Selkecha, how are you? I'm doing good. Great, you could join in. I'm actually somewhere where I'm in between, deciding between whether I want to continue YouTube or not. But I feel that whenever I come online, I feel that there are plenty of people who want to ask a few questions, and I feel I should just come sometimes. So that's what I'm trying. Thanks so much for joining in. Hi Devishi. Hi Dushyant. You're saying good evening. Recently, I was reading I am interview experience and I observed people who come up with good answers are those who were consistent. Yeah, that's true, Dushyant. Like generally, when you're consistent, when you are consistently working hard, when you're consistently focused, when you're consistently managing your time, that is when you can really move forward. And those are the answers that people expect. But Dushyant, I really did a bad job in my IIM interview. So if you have time, watch my IIMA experience as well, and it will tell you that it's okay not to give perfect answers. So that's okay. Hi Harsh. You're saying what is profile building that people talk about? Harsh, profile building is essentially improving your CV. How do you improve your CV? By getting new achievements, by doing good things or improving in things in general. That is what profile building is. I have a few videos on profile building, how to build a stellar profile and so on. You can watch them to get an idea about profile building. I'm also doing like a series of posts on Telegram channel right now, that when you are in college, what are the things you should do to improve your CV, improve your learnings, etc. in general. So you can just join in that as well. Hi Shiva. You're saying, is it true that candidates are shortlisted based on 10-12 score for job clients? If so, how can low a CAT grad make it up? Low a CAT grad can make it up by scoring really well in your MBA. If you are in the top 10 people in your MBA, every company will shortlist you, right? So that is how you can make up. Yes, they look at 10, 12. They don't look at them as a selection criteria. They look at them as a elimination criteria. So if you're like 50% in 10, 12, then most likely they'll reject. So that is what happens. Hi Pushpa. He's saying love your content. Thank you. Saying, were there any fresher non-ranker CAs in your batch at IIMA? That's tricky. We had a lot of CAs. We kind of had fresher non-rankers here also. I think most of them were rankers, but I think we had a few. So if you score really well in your CAT, I think that is possible. Hi Dushyant. Saying I'm in second year, so I'm trying to become consistent. Will it cover up for my relatively mediocre with not much extracurricular? Yes, Dushyant, please, as I said, check out my channel. Also, I've given some great advice in the past few days around college and and improving your profile. That will also help you. Hi Pallavi, you're saying I'm my first year college student. Any suggestion for CAT exam? Pallavi, I told this before in the session. In your first year, you just need to focus on basics. I have a video on how to prepare for CAT basics. So it's like improve your English, improve your basic math, and then you should only care about CAT when it is 1 year away. Otherwise, you will burn out. Just spend like 2-3 hours a week at max till the time it's like 12-14 months away. Okay. Hi Devishi, you're saying hope you're doing well. I am, thanks. Wanted to ask how I should set my target B school if I want to pursue marketing. Between the top IIMs, MICA or ISB after work it's of course. Top IIMs really nail it. Okay, when you are in top IIMs, you will get the best company in marketing. You will get the best company everywhere. The only company that doesn't come that I know is Google, which came in MICA. My best friend is working there right now. But I also know someone from our campus applied off campus to Google and got it. So I think you can never go wrong with top IIMs. So just think about that. Hi Anurag, but also Micah is great. So based on what you can quote, Micah will also be great. Hi Anurag, You're saying, do I need to solve the assignments multiple times that are provided by my coaching? What is the score one average student gets in one first mock, and when can I give my first mock? You should give your first mock right away. Guys, please, if you're preparing for the CAT exam, give your mock. Give your mock right away. Don't wait for your syllabus. Don't wait for being ready for it. Don't wait for any amazing day. Okay, just start writing your mock tests now. Okay, you can solve your assignments as many number of times as you want, Anurag. The ideal answer to that is when you have 95% accuracy in the number of questions, then you can stop solving. Otherwise, solve all the questions that you got wrong. Hi Siva, you're saying why did you not think of foreign MBA in top B schools like Stanford, Wharton? Yeah, I really like staying in India, and I knew if I do foreign MBA, I loved when I did an internship in UK. If I did foreign MBA, I would have just settled down there. So I think I'm good where I am. I think I did great what I did. I'm working in a awesome company. So I think everything is good, everything is cool, and yeah, pretty happy where I am. Hi Saksham, you're saying so should start with three sets of VA LR and solve more with time? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you should give mock tests, okay? Hi Ayushi. Saying I'm in class 12 right now and really want to go to IIM. Any special opinions? Focus on your 12th marks, Ayushi. Focus on your college. Just ensure that all the tips that I've given on the Telegram channel this week around college, you follow them. You really don't just focus on the CAT exam. You enjoy your college, you explore, you do internships, you learn, you score well. That is something that you have to do, and then you can start thinking about CAT. Okay. Hi Nabini, you're saying did you have students from psychology, anthropology, history, etc. in your math? I think we had psychology students, also history, maybe. Hi Yashvi, you're saying hope you are doing good. Is the job culture in finance field really stressful? Job culture post MBA is difficult in general. In finance, yes, it is more difficult. You can watch my video on work-life balance in jobs after MBA, and there I talk about all the different sectors and the work-life balance that they generally have. Hi Shiva, you're saying how did you choose you want to take product management? Why not consulting or investment banking? So Shiva, I did consulting for a while. I was doing consulting before MBA, and after MBA, my first job was BCG. So I did consulting for a while. I did not feel like I can sustain there for long. I did not really love everything that the kind of work, the kind of ownership, etc. So I always had a knack of management roles. So I thought that okay, if consulting is not something and I want to do something similar, I want to still do strategy, I can be a product manager. And that's when got in, and it's been a year and I've been feeling amazing. I think it's a great year. Hi Harshita, you're saying is CFA a must for building a career in finance along with MBA? Generally not. If you are doing MBA from a good college or doing MBA finance, you don't really need it. But if you think that your profile is not really up for it, then yes, you can do CFA. Hi Vignesh, you're saying I have given my interviews for IML and I, and it was okay only. Should I start re-preparing now itself or wait for results? Ideally, Vignesh, I hope you are working somewhere or have a plan B. If not, you should try to get that plan B. You should get that job, etc. And I have a video on should I prepare for CAT again. Just watch that. I would ideally say wait for results. It's like another month or so, or like actually 2 3 weeks. So just wait for it, and meanwhile prepare your plan B, and that then you can think about it. Hi Chaitanya. In targeting particular B school for particular company, does this thing exist? It can exist. I mean, I would generally want to say that if you are in top few B schools, then you really get the best companies possible. So you don't really need to do that. Hi Parshva. I will not review profiles, and yeah, I think you can just give that entire give the CAT exam and you will see. Okay. You're saying I've heard that they don't take CAs unless they have a rank or 2 3 years of work. I would ideally say you can get a little bit of work ex, but while you are working, you should also prepare for CAT and give the CAT exam. Parshva. Hi Nabini, you're saying were you naturally good at LRDI? I was naturally good a little bit at LRDI. I think I just had the knack of logical reasoning. The thing that I struggled with in LRDI was that I used to panic a lot in case I was not able to solve questions right away, and that I faced in one of my previous CAT attempts. and that I really worked towards in my last CAT attempt. So I think that is something I worked towards. But yes, generally I think just hit me quicker than it hit other people. Hi Dushyant, you say I'm coming up with books like 12 Rules of Life, Case in Point, but I'm not relatively good with coming up with a summary out of something. How can I make sense with it? That's okay. You can just start reading something simpler, Dushyant, and try to come up with summary of those, and then slowly, gradually, you can improve your difficulty. Till the time you're reading, it's okay. Hi Saksham, saying thank you, admire work a lot. Thanks a lot. That's very sweet. I would love if you can join like my Telegram channel or the other channels, and yeah, I'll be just very happy with that. Hi Naseem. Hi Suyash. You're saying can marketing job after bachelor degree count as work hits? Yeah. It counts as work hits definitely. Hi Pershwa, yes, I saw in one of your CV videos that BCG looks for spikes in your CV. What percentile of CAT would ideally be considered as spike, or it won't be a spike at all? See, if you are in IIMA and BMC, then everyone around you has got good percentile, right? So it's generally not a spike unless you get 100 percentile or you get like 99.9 plus. That can be considered as a spike. Hi Shub, you're saying I'm taking classes from time starting Feb. I did not get elite batch. My classes are in CP Circle but in Chandewala Center. Have I taken bad classes? No, Chandewala Center generally all professors are good. It's a very good center. You can ask them for getting into elite batch by your performance in a few mocks and so on. Yeah, so do that. Hi Eugene, you're saying do you have a rough idea when ABC LIK results might start coming? I had no idea about where interviews, when interviews happened, when they concluded, and so on. Ideally, they come in first, second week of April, and that's what we should hope if everything goes fine. Hi Shiva, you're saying MBA has a pressure with 2 year work ex. Always prep for 2 years work ex. I have a video on exactly this. When should you do your MBA? You should watch that. Hi Shub, you're saying I read all editorials from Times of India, Economic Times, Indian and New Indian Express, and Hindu. Is it enough for CAT prep? It's enough for like interview prep, current affairs prep, but I think for RCs etc., you should really solve more RCs than read. Hi Ashmi is saying which is most interesting field in of specialization to work according to your experience. According to my experience, I love my product management job. I really like consulting also, but it was not something for me. So I think really like it's very interesting. And being a product manager at a startup is like super interesting. So that is what I'll say. Hi Anurag, is saying coolest job in marketing. Coolest job in marketing is like I think digital marketing today is the coolest job. Social media marketing, digital marketing, influencer marketing, and stuff like that. Hi Gaurav, you're saying if someone did engineering in mechanical stream and working at HCL as a desktop support engineer, would it be counted as work X? Yes. Anything that you worked at will be counted as work X. Um, in general, anything that gives you pay slips, gives you salary, gives you a work X certificate will be counted as work X. Hi Devishi, you're saying thanks for clearing the last question. Please suggest how I should go about restarting prep this year since I have already done time coaching last year and will pursue a job this year. Because you will pursue a job this year, I would just say just like give 10 hours a week, 12 to 14 hours a week. Give a mock test, analyze that mock test. The topics that you are not good at, just try to jot them down. And then do a few questions because you have done time. You might have some module, some course material. Just do more questions from that particular topic in which you are not good, and that is exactly the question. Okay, so for repeaters, it's a little easy because you know the basics. You just have to practice. You just have to ensure you remember. Hi Suyash, you think I can't talk in English fluently? What to do? Suyash, I have 2 3 videos on Angrezi ke CK, how to learn a new language, how to learn English language, and so on. Please watch that. I also have a video on public speaking, and that will tell you how you can speak. Hi Akash, you're saying I'm already 26. Should I go for an MBA now? Really in bad place at my current work, no growth seems possible. Akash, if you have like 4.5, 5 years of experience, you can do executive MBA. Maybe wait another year. Um, yeah, I think that is what you should do. So wait another year. Executive MBA is really good because I know how it feels. You will go do your MBA at 26. I mean, you'll start at 27, you'll finish at 29, and in India, at least the jobs that people get as freshers versus with work is sort of similar. There might be a slight difference, but it is sort of similar. So I won't recommend that much. Welcome, Shubh. Hi, Parshva. You're saying thanks. Generally, in an IIMA batch, how many students get into management consulting and how many get into MBB? In the last few years, MBB hiring has been crazy. So, in my batch, I think they took some around 80 people from the batch out of a batch of 400. So that's yeah. So they took 80 people, and then this year they took like 100 people again out of a batch of around 400 or 420 or something. So yes, MBB hiring and even consulting hiring in general is crazy. Around 50% of the batch right now is getting into consulting. So right now is a great time to get into consulting. Hi, gaming, Hawkeye. You're saying hello. You are looking great and exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've been actually gardening for the last 3.5 hours. And yeah, I just came back from a friend's in the morning and then I was just gardening a few things. It's so hectic, but I'm just loving just putting up plants and everything. So in a very good space. And I took a break for the session and just again go back to it. I've not finished it yet. So yeah, thanks a lot. A little exhausted. But yes, you're saying I take long breaks and drag my work, which can be completed in less time. Please tell what you do during such times. I hate it when I do it. Okay, I just hate when I could just relax for an hour, but I've been working for 5 hours when I could do it in 3 hours. Right? It's just me wasting my free time, and that is horrible. Right? So what you should really do is you should try to estimate how long this will take. For that long, don't do anything else. Put away your distractions, turn off your net if you have to, do whatever you have to, and try to do that time. Now, suppose you're thinking something is going to take 5 hours, okay? It is not good to just sit directly for 5 hours together. What you will do is try to break it into five smaller activities, which will take 1 hour each. So you do that 1 hour. Then, if you are feeling energized, continue in the second hour. If not, take a break. Take just again in that break also you should be timing 30 minutes break, then do 2 hours again. Then you can take a break and so on. For me, what I feel is whenever I'm working, I should totally be working so I can complete this quickly. And when I'm chilling, I should totally be chilling and not caring about my work, not stressing about my work. And that requires you to working with full focus. Okay. I have a few videos, Hawkeye, on how to avoid distractions, how to not procrastinate and so on, and how to improve your efficiency. So please watch those videos. This will really tell you something. Hi Shiva, you're saying which specialization is more adventurous, more traveling different places? Consulting. Hi Nabini, you're saying have you seen anyone wearing formal salwar suit at IIM other college MBA interviews? I saw a person before me in my IIM Ahmedabad interview who was wearing formal salwar suit, and it was good. Like it was pretty formal and that was fine. Hi Shiva, you're saying do any coding skills learned in grad help in IIM or in future job roles in any specialization? You'll be surprised how much coding is being used. So I did a course in my MBA that was working with networks that was totally about coding. I mean, it was about algorithms, but also coding. My husband Shashank right now is working as a business analyst in Capital One, and he does Python every single day. He's learned SQL, he's learned Python, he's learning R. He's like I'm really loving it, and he never really coded earlier a lot. I mean, he did a little bit. So I think coding is everywhere. Wherever you get, even after MBA, there are plenty of jobs which want you to code. And even if I want today, as a PM, you generally require SQL, and if I want, I can even do Python. So yes, those are helpful. Hi Pallavi, you're saying can you just suggest some adapts for we as college freshers which would help in profile building? I mean, I'm just planning to start a startup with one of our friends for new learning and experience. Pallavi, this week is the lucky week. This week I've been posting about what you should do in college for improving profiles and so on the Telegram channel. So search for Ask Chavi Gupta on Telegram and join the channel. Over there, just check the posts. I just post like one thing a day, so it is not spammy, but I will post something that I feel is relevant. And this week I've been posting about college profile building and so on. What should you do in college? And that I will also create into a blog, hopefully in few days, and post that on the Telegram channel again. So that'll be super helpful. If you can, Pallavi, go ahead and look at that. Hi Shrimant, you're saying I'm doing CS now and I have planned to do an MBA in IIM. Will my CS knowledge be useful there and which specialization is good for me? So Shrimant, as I answered Shiva's question just a minute back, yes, it will be very helpful. With specialization, you should just do general MBA, which is what IIMs do. Hi Talha, you're saying, can you please tell me the subject you study in your second year of MBA for consulting? So for consulting, what you need to know is you need to basically know everything about business. I did marketing. I did a lot of marketing courses. I did a few HR courses. I did operations courses. I did strategy courses. I also did a tax course. So I did like a mix of things, but I think all of that eventually helped me in strategy. Hi Naseem, you saying give me some advice for planning MBA in graduation. What? You are planning for MBA while you are in graduation? I would advise you that till the time you don't have like a year left before your CAT, don't worry about CAT. Just focus on your profile, focus on learning new things, exploring, do internships, get into clubs, get into competitions, just build your CV as much as you can, learn as much as you can. And that's it. Hi Suyash, saying if company don't give work ex certificate of a training session interval of 4 to 5 months, can that 4 to 5 months count in work ex? That will be tricky, Suyash. Unless you have pay slips of that time, that will be a little difficult. So just try to get that. Hi Parshva, you're saying, is it worth taking a gap to target for 99.9 plus percentile as a fresher? If I believe I can do that, do I really need to have work-ex? Like what would be better, a 99.9 plus fresher or 1 year of work-ex? 1 year of work-ex with a good percentile is the best. I don't think you need to take a gap year. If you are getting somewhere, just work for a year, see how you're feeling about it, how much you can prepare for CAT. If not, you can like leave the job for a few months next year before giving CAT, right? So don't worry about it. I would ideally say you do that. Hi Nabini, you're saying the first time you took a CAT mock unprepared, how much percentile did you get? So my first CAT mock was actually my CAT 2015 exam. I had no idea what's happening in CAT and so on. I scored a good percentile. I scored 97.4 or something like that. But I had no idea at that time. So that happened, and yeah, that was it. And thank you so much. Thanks for the color noticing stuff. I got ombre color. I just wanted to do like something a little different with the hair. So thanks. Hi Kalpana. You're saying my graduation will complete in 2022. Gave CAT 21 but can't clear VRC cutoff. Prepare for CAT 22. Should I prepare for placements or prepare for CAT 22? Is it worth taking gap? No, it's not worth taking gap. If you could not clear cutoff for VRC, इसका मतलब ये है कि आपको भी इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छे से नहीं आती है, ठीक है, और इंग्लिश सीखने में टाइम लगता है. अगर आप सीधा कैट दोगे वापस 99 प्लस लाना बहुत मुश्किल है. तो अगर आपका कट ऑफ भी क्लियर नहीं हुआ है, दैट मीन्स इट्स अ लिटिल ट्रिकी. सो दैट इज व्हाई डू योर जॉब, वो बैकअप रखो और साथ में आप अपना कैट प्रिपेयर करते रहो, साथ में वीआरसी बुक्स पढ़ते रहो एंड जस्ट ट्राई टू नो. ओके. Okay, Kalpana, you're saying my placement is not that great, 3 lakh per annum. I know it's not that great, it seems bad, but you have something. And if you have something, you can grow, you can learn a little bit in your job also. With 3 lakh per annum, I also think that the work life would be easy. Like you will have a 9 to 5 job and you can give easily 3 to 4 hours every single day to your job. And that is something that you should just focus on. Okay. Hi Srimant, you're saying CS is company secretary. Oh, acha. I thought CS is computer science. Well, CS knowledge might not be very, very useful. Oh, sorry. CS knowledge, like in general, commerce knowledge and finance knowledge will be helpful while doing MBA. When you are doing your MBA, there's a lot of finance courses that only CAs could understand or BCom people could understand, and I used to just give it up. But yeah, so yes, it will be helpful. Hi Naseem, saying my English is weak. What should I do? Naseem, I have a few videos on English. Please watch those videos. Ask me on Telegram discussion group if you are not able to find the links. But watch those videos. मैंने हिंदी में बताया आपको कैसे English सीखना है and so on. That will be helpful. Hi Mahesh, saying I have a question related to EWS certificate. Will you please make a video on process of EWS certificate because I don't have a job, so no income proof and parents don't earn so much, so no income tax return. Yeah, you need ITR for EWS as far as I know. So your parents should fill ITR and that should show whatever income they have. And that is something that is needed. I have no idea, so I won't be able to make a video around it. But I think that is needed. You can ask on the Telegram discussion group that we have. A lot of people have this certificate. Hi Gaurav, you're saying I'm in third year of engineering, preparing for CAT, planning to take placement and prepare CAT for job. Would that be okay? What you suggest? I think that is fine. That is really good. That is a good thing to do. Do your job while you're doing it. Okay. Hi Yashvi. You're saying is having work. It's a compulsion for getting into IIMA. It's not a compulsion, Yashvi. It's just better. It gives you more points. Not just in IIMA and IIMD also. So it's better. Um, Hi Nabini. You're saying 97 percentile without prepping. Wow, I wish I was as good as you. See, there are a few things. Like, I mean, some people are just good at aptitude, and I think I was lucky in that manner that I was good at aptitude and I was able to just solve a few questions. Plus, I had zero stress because I had a job and I mean, I was just preparing for placements rather. I did not want to do MBA. I was just giving the exam like that. So that is why zero stress also happened. Helped me a lot. I did not panic and I was just very chill. So yeah. Hi Naseem, you're saying yes, humanity students can crack CAT, anyone can crack CAT. Okay, you just have to prepare enough time, just have to ensure your basics are clear. Hi Akash, you're saying best choice from ILK for analytics or SNM related roles. Yeah, you will go there and you will figure out what is the best company for you. Uh, yeah, I think that you should not try to think about it from get go. Okay. Hi Suyash, I have a video on profile building. Please watch that. Hi Divyan, you're saying first of all, thank you for all the stuff you provide. I want to ask that if you feel is good schedule if any aspirant want to crack CAT with 100% time. See, a good schedule overall is trying to give enough time to the three sections every single day. Give at least 1.5 2 hours to every section. Just do a lot of questions at that time and then move on. Just cover your topics and move on. I personally think a good schedule is something that is dependent on you. If you are working, that schedule might be different. If you are in college, that schedule might be different. That is why I've never given a schedule per se. But I have created a video on how to study for 10 hours a day, 10 to 12 hours a day. You should watch that video and try to study for like a longer time a day, at least on the weekends. And that will really help you. Okay. Complete your syllabus by around May, June and give a lot of mock tests. Then watch my video on mock analysis. So all of that together will help you. Okay. Hi Harshit. Hi Saksham. You're saying, Madam, many YouTubers promote doing MBA from foreign colleges. What would you say, MBA from India or abroad? See, according to me, where you want to stay long term is where you want to do your MBA from. Because if I want to stay in India, then I will learn a lot about Indian businesses. I will pay in Indian rupees and then I'll stay in India. I'll mostly get a job in India. If I want to go abroad, then I will learn about businesses abroad. I will learn about the culture. I will pay in like, dollars or something. And hence I'll have to do my job over there. So that is why it's that choice personally. Yes, obviously, like colleges abroad are very well known everywhere. So if I wanted to stay abroad, I would have gone there. That is my answer. Hi Anil, saying does prior product management experience help for PM and consulting resume shortlist and opportunities at Black Eye IIMs? Yep. PM obviously it will help you, but even otherwise yeah, I think you can get shortlist till the time your resume is good. Hi Robin, you're saying I'm currently in my final year of graduation, wrote CAT 21 without any prep and scored 94.9. I got placed in Bain from college as analyst. Should I drop it and prepare full time? No, go to Bain. It's very good. Right now the time is really good. You will learn a lot. Go to Bain. Your profile will be built after 2 years. You might just want to do MBA from abroad and you can go there. Don't drop and prepare full time. Please don't do that. Hi Achal, you're saying I was watching your videos from 4 days whenever I open YouTube, and to be very honest, I've learned so much from you, man. Thank you. It just makes me very happy. I know I was like, I mean, I've just sort of given up on YouTube because I cannot get like the right audience, and it's just taking me so much time to create content. But messages like that just really make me happy. Thank you so much, Ansel. I hope you love the content. Continue to love the content, and join my Telegram channel. I just keep on sharing my content over there. Hi, Amy. You're saying I have a 4 years of gap after my graduation with no work ex, but hopefully looking forward to join RBI as grade B manager this year. Uh, it be worth preparing for an IM after? Yes, it would be worth preparing, but please join. Please join. Okay, you need some more tricks. Okay. Hi Urvashi is saying in my college there are no societies, extracurriculars or and PORs. How to compensate that? Currently interning with Nestle. I think interns is the best way around it. Then do some external projects if you can in some other university or something. Otherwise, interning is the best way. Or if you have a cultural skill like you can dance or you can sing or something, just like try to find some freelancing people who do it and do it with them. Hi Achal, you're saying my question. Um, is I don't like reading newspaper because I think it's boring. So what should I do? What should we read in a newspaper exactly so that without being bored I can read it? I find newspaper reading very, 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 very boring. Okay, so I'm like most of the times, yeah, I just find it very boring. So I'm not reading newspapers. I just read editorials sometimes. I just like to read like news in small bits, and that's okay. If you read editorials, I think you should be good. Hi Naseem, you're saying what to do for build a good resume. Naseem, watch my videos around resume building and you will know. Okay, so please watch those videos. Hi Navini is saying thanks a lot Savi for answering all our questions and doubts. You're welcome. Thanks for joining in. Do subscribe, do turn on your notifications and share in case you like. Hi Gaurav, you're saying thumbnail of this video is really awesome, looking marvelous and sorry. Oh, thanks. Hi Talha. Saying, can you please tell me why people compare consulting with IB? Is consulting only related with finance? No, no, no. And people don't compare consulting with IB. The only reason why they would compare is consulting hours are also a lot and IB hours are even more. And consulting pay is good and IB pay is even better. So that is the only reason. But consulting is not just finance. Okay. Hi Nisha, you're saying what if someone had started the preparation of SSC and at the midtime I wanted to prepare for CAT? Should I quit the preparation of SSC and start for CAT or should I continue my SSC presently in full time? Should just continue SSC, focus on one thing, clear it, and then think about the uh, other part forward. Okay. Hi Neeraj, you're saying profile is GEM 10 10 10 with 10 10 10 with 17 years work ex. I have an offer from MDI and new IIMs. Should I take MDI or drop? Last time I couldn't prepare. You have 17 years of work ex or do you have 17 months of work ex? Um, I just assume this is 17 months. If you have 17 years, don't do MBA. If you have 17 months of work ex, I think MDI is a good college. You should go ahead. Hi Anand, you think and but if you're 10 10 10, if you think you can do better in your CAT score, I think you can try for like older IIMs too. Hi Anand, you think can BSc Maths degree give you shortlist for IB at IIM or should I go for CFA? Please do CFA. Please improve your profile also. Watch my video on improving your profile. Hi Achal, you think you're always welcome, ma'am. Even I shared your videos with my friends too. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Hi Lakshmi, you're saying how to manage 10-hour job and CAT prep. Lakshmi, the basic funda is in a week you want to give 14 to 15 hours. Okay. Every day you can give 1 to 2 hours from your job. That will add up to around 5 to 10 hours. And the remaining you have to give at least 8 hours on the weekend. If you are able to give around, sorry, I didn't mean 14, I mean around 20-25 hours. If you can give while you are working to CAT, you are sorted. That's what I did. That's what you should do and that is all. If you put a lot of pressure on yourself daily, you have to study for 4 hours, then you will just burn out. So don't do that. Hi Virat, is saying thanks for taking out time for us. Really grateful. How much salary per month one can expect after graduating from top IIMs, and what about increments? Average salary around 20. Increments happen every year or every 2 years, and that depends on your performance. Okay. Hi Neeraj, yes, I know you very much. Hi Suyash, saying thank you infinite times. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for joining in, guys. Um, and guys, please do share. I know I don't do a lot on YouTube right now, but I'll still continue having the live sessions, and it's helpful if people turn on the notifications and come on and join in. And also, I've figured out that most of the videos I wanted to create, I have created, so I will redirect you to the right video in case there is like there's a video already for it and I can get new video ideas from this. And apart from this, I'm active on LinkedIn and a little bit on Insta, so you can just join me there. But please join my Telegram channel because there I post content. Like anywhere I post, I just post the link there. So that will be just in general helpful. So that's that. Hi Abhinandan, you're saying I just gave a mock test and score was too low. I'm feeling demotivated. Abhinandan, I created a video on staying motivated during your CAT prep. Please watch that video. I know this time comes, you feel like, oh my god, I've done nothing. But just think about it as a learning opportunity. Whatever questions you were not able to do, that's okay. What and same applies for you, Kalpana. Whatever questions you were not able to do, that's okay. You have just figured out that these are the questions I don't know. Try to divide those questions now into silly mistakes. I don't know the concepts, or it was taking me too much time. Okay. If it is silly mistakes, you have to increase your focus, you have to practice more questions. If it is concepts, go back to that topic, go back to those concepts and solve them again. If it is taking you too many times, again, you have to practice and you have to figure out if there are any tricks or formulae that you can remember. Okay. So these are the three types of questions you'll get wrong, and these are the three ways how you can get them correct. There's enough time right now. It's just March. This is when I started my prep. So it's good you're starting giving your mocks right now, but you should continue giving mocks. Give mock every single week and try to improve. Okay. Hi Thomas. Nice to see you here. Hi Santosh. Hi Naseem. You're saying where are you from? I'm from Jaipur, but I've stayed a lot of my life in Delhi. Hi Anshul, you're saying I tried to practice each section for 1 2 hour, but after 2 days I was like, अब नहीं होगा, cause college भी होता है. भाई कॉलेज तो बहुत कम टाइम लेता है. आप कैसे कॉलेज के साथ सोच सकते हो? आप सोचो कोई 10 आवर की जॉब के साथ कैट प्रेप कर सकता है, आप कॉलेज के साथ क्यों नहीं कर सकते हो? ऐसा नहीं होता है. एवरी सिंगल डे इफ यू कैन स्टडी फॉर 3 hours फॉर कैट, यू कैन वेरी इजीली गिव टाइम टू योर कॉलेज. कॉलेज कोई बहुत तोड़ नहीं होता है कभी भी. Like I have done 2 colleges, I know. ठीक है. So try to give 1 hour. You have to maintain. You have to manage your time. It will happen, Anshul. I have a video on managing time. It is in the navigating through IIM, navigating through MBA. But the managing time video will be helpful for you also. Okay, so please watch that and good luck. Hi Tejasvi, you're saying मेरा पीजी कंप्लीट होने वाला है, मैं कैट 22 के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रही हूँ, क्या ड्रॉप बोलेंगे इसको? यस, बिल्कुल ड्रॉप बोलेंगे इसको. आई वुड रादर से गेट अ जॉब. You have already done 2 degrees, work for a few years and then give CAT. Hi Hawkeye, you're saying what's your goal, director of a company or entrepreneur long term? It's either of the two. It's like either I'll be like heading a firm, or I'll be launching something on my own. I'm not decided. I don't have any idea of launching something. Maybe I can do it like some kuch saal baad, but till the time I'm just working on my career. Hi Lakshmi, saying any tips on avoiding health problems as they are 12 to 14 hours screen usage? Personally, थोड़ा screen usage कम करो, like read a book, read it hard copy, don't read on phone, etc. Apart from that, every half an hour when you work, just take like a 5 minute eye break. Try to wear blue light filter, like reading glasses, or put like a blue light filter on your screen and so on. ये सब है. So like we cannot really help it a lot. Eventually, this is what the job is. But these are the things that you can do. And on weekends, try to detox a little from screen. Okay. Hi Abhinandan, you're welcome. Hi Ami, you're saying when do you come live? Like, is it impromptu? Really appreciate you taking time out for us of your busy schedule. Have joined your live after a long time. That's why. See, I mostly try Sunday 7 p.m. मेरा थोड़ा fixed time है. So impromptu किसी day तो I would generally not come. But Sundays को if I have some plans, if there are some things that I'm doing, then I'll not come live. So उस time पे either I do Instagram live sessions or I don't do a live. That is why it's better if you just turn on your notifications or join my Telegram channel. वहाँ पे I just send in a link in case I'm coming live or I'm doing like Insta live also. So उधर में you can just join, or over here you can turn on notifications so you'll just get it. Generally it's Sunday 7 p.m. is when I target. I'm not doing this weekly because अभी थोड़ा I think audience also has just become a little less. But yeah, that's what I do. Hi Achal, you're welcome. And with that, guys, it's almost 8. Thank you so much. This was a fun session. I did not believe last time, I think 2 weeks back, I just did like 30 minutes because it was like very less interesting questions. But this was a fun session for me as well. Thanks a lot for joining in. Had a lot of fun. Great seeing all of you. Hope to see you again in live sessions and in the other social media channels that I have pointed out. Links of everything are in description below. Please join in, look at the different videos and all, and let me know your comments and your feedback. Thanks guys, take care, bye, see you soon again.